One day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still I see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might. Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back at y'all with another one, man. And I just wanted to tap in real fast about, some breaking news and what's going on with Richard Sherman. Now, if you all, don't know, Richard Sherman is a cornerback, a successful cornerback in the NFL. He first hit the scene with the Seattle Seahawks and the Legion of Boom. He won a championship with the Seattle Seahawks and Russell Wilson and them, against Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning and them some years back. So all around, Richard Sherman has had a successful career. He went to the 49ers, was a success there. And as far as I know now, he was currently looking for a job, on another team. He still is a hot commodity. So, that's all of the news that I've heard recently that was going on with him is, everybody waiting to see what team he gonna go to, And with the breaking news today was that, he was arrested and he was denied bail, for some type of domestic disturbance and domestic burglary. So, when you think about that, you're like, what the hell, what could be possibly going on with Richard Sherman, successful NFL player for the most part. He's kept his whole, his whole slate clean as far as, troubles and all of that. He hasn't had any off the field issues, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He has been involved in controversy on the field, but it's nothing wrong with that. He if you know him, he a real controversial player. He's a very controversial player, and he played with his heart. He probably one of the best cornerbacks of this decade, So anyways, with this domestic situation, of course, anything that's a domestic, you're going to think, well, of course, there's a woman involved. And it is. And it's his wife. It's his wife. She's the one that placed the call to the police that, there's something going on or whatnot. By the way, the dispatcher who she was talking to is under fire for her lack of sensitivity to the situation. And why she's under fire, because she's acting like she don't care. You know what I mean? She was one of them type of dispatchers, you know what I'm saying? One of them that just act like they don't give a fuck or, talking back and all that other stuff, just rude with, the situation of why Richard Sherman's wife was calling. And she was calling because, I'm thinking like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully it ain't one of those situations where, where he put his hands on her and, a lot of these situations, how I go with these athletes and shit like that, that involves women, it's usually the case where, we the aggressors, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping he didn't go down like that. I'm hoping that it was a situation that he was, that didn't go that route. And it turns out that it didn't go that route. What we didn't know is that he's been struggling with his mental health and alcohol abuse. You know what I'm saying? And you think of somebody that graduated, I forgot where he graduated from I thought he graduated from Harvard or something like that. You know what I mean? But he's educated, a successful NFL player. You know what I'm saying? Got a championship. He got the hardware, he got the ring, he got the endorsements. And you mean to tell me that his wife is calling the police because not only is he having a mental breakdown and struggling with alcohol abuse, on top of all that, he was threatening to kill himself. So now that makes him suicidal. So now that just escalated real fast. And then meanwhile, you got this dispatcher who's just very insensitive to the situation. So that's another thing. But she gonna have to deal with that shit on her own. You know, I'm pretty sure she in trouble for that shit. But the point of me making this video is that, man, you just never know what people are going through. You know, and I said this before, man, you know, everything that glitter ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all looking at these athletes and these stars, these, you know, celebrities, and y'all thinking that they have the world. Y'all looking at these athletes like they have the world, and on the outside looking in, it does appear so, you know? But what you gotta understand is that, man, you know what? Money ain't everything. Money isn't the cure for mental health. You know, money ain't gonna cure your spirituality. Money ain't gonna make you an all-around better person. And at the end of the day, you just never know what people going through. Now, I don't know why he decided to pick up the bottle and start drinking the way he is. And how did he become, I don't know when or how he became suicidal, you know, but I'm sure, you know, alcohol and his mental health is the cause of that. I mean, I'm sure it amplified it. And then you got to throw in the possibility of CTE, if that's what it's called, with the concussion protocol and all of that shit. You know, he was with the Legion of Boom. And if you know him, when he was with the Legion of Boom and throughout his career, you know, he is a cornerback and he could defend, but he could lay that wood too. He could lay that wood too. He'll hit your ass. And Richard Sherman can hit. So you got to bring that into account too. If it's a thing with the brain where they starting to discover these things with these athletes, like Jay Cutler, he going through it. He said he could feel the CTE coming. You know what I'm saying? And he just trying to brace himself for it. So, man, you know, my prayers go out to Richard Sherman and his family, man. And it definitely wasn't the type of situation that I originally thought it was. Because when you hear pro athlete and domestic, you like, damn. And they denied his bail, and I'm pretty sure they denied his bail because they want to make sure that he isn't gonna get out and then possibly do harm to himself, you know. And I'm sure his wife trying to figure out the situation as well, you know. So, man, you know, like I said, man, prayers go out to Richard Sherman. You know, I'm a fan. I am a fan. You know, I'm a fan of any killer athlete, man. When you a killer like Richard Sherman and you can hit like that and you make defense look fun, when you could defend like that, like how he defend, you know what I'm saying? In that Deion Sanders type of way where you could defend and you could back up, you could back your words up. And you know what I'm saying? He talk a lot of shit. He used to get flack for talking a lot of shit. Richard Sherman did, but he could back that shit up. He got the ring to prove otherwise. You know what I'm saying? And if for anybody that want to say that Richard Sherman won this, he got the hardware. He got the stats. He got the money, the endorsements. That's why I said, shit, Richard Sherman, what? The only thing people been waiting on to see is what team he going to, because he's still hot. He's still hot. And then you find out that it's about this. And you like, what? You know, when you hear alcohol abuse, suicidal, mental health issues, you like, what the fuck? When? See, but the thing is, you just never know what people going through. And I want y'all to take that into account, you know, when you judging the people that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Take that into account with how you treat people on an everyday basis. Because a lot of us don't take those things into account. We walk around acting like, you know, we perfect. We walk around acting like people can't have a bad day. We walk around judging this person and the next person. And meanwhile, we don't even look deeper. We never look deeper. And we never have any empathy towards people. And that shit gotta change. Because that's just fucking up the whole fabric of humanity in today's age. Nobody have any empathy for nobody. all this homelessness that Tupac used to talk about, and don't nobody want to give nothing up. You know, you got billionaires out here, trillionaires out here. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that they not giving anything either. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, all of these things that's going on, and still we live amongst people that lack sympathy and empathy towards the next person. You know? And at the end of the day, man, a lot of people like me, like, listen, we need to take pride in being good people. Let's start taking pride in being good people, because guess what? People will try to make you feel bad for being a good person, especially in the black community. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna just single out the black community, and all races and shit like that. You got people that's gonna try to take advantage of you for being a good person. But I say black community is because you have more people that wanna be something that they not. You know what I'm saying? So when you a good person, your boys, some people will clown you for that. Oh, you ain't no G, you ain't no real nigga. Why? Because I'm a good person? Why? That make me not a real dude because I'm a good person? So you mean to tell me, you telling me that I can't be a good dude out here? You know what I'm saying? I can't be an honorable dude? You know what I'm saying? Because I could be sympathetic towards somebody, or I could have empathy towards the next person. That make me not a real dude? That make me not a real dude because I want to take care of my family and make sure my family fed, and I'm going to do whatever I got to do. You know what I'm saying? That make me not a real nigga, man. That make me soft. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. You know, and I say in the black community, I mean, listen, don't nobody want to be soft. And at the end of the day, man, I don't advise anybody to be soft, man. You got to have some type of grit out here, and you just can't take anybody's shit. I'm not saying you need to take people's shit. But at the end of the day, being a good person ain't a bad thing, especially when you know how you could be. And all y'all know how you could be, especially in the black community, man. We could be some savages. That ain't it. Listen, it ain't much to be a bad dude. It don't take much. It don't take much for me to pick up a gun and pull a trigger. It really don't. You know why? And then look into this, man. Look into all of this shit that's happening. These kids doing this. These kids that's doing all of this bullshit. That's why you need to just stop judging people and quick to say that person ain't real. Because it takes nothing. You done seen bitch ass niggas kill niggas. You done seen kids kill motherfuckers. You done seen nerds. You done seen look into a lot of these white serial killers that done some shit. Some of these motherfucking average Joes that done killed their whole family and kids and that done some dumb shit. So anybody can do some stupid ass shit, pick up a gun and pull the trigger, but not everybody gonna do what it take to raise and protect their family. Not everybody gonna change their ways for the better of themselves and the people that's around them. So don't get it fucked up out here, man. And don't try to push people to doing something that you really don't want. Because guess what? I don't want to go there with motherfuckers, but people will push you. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can feel this too, man. You don't want to be that person. You rather be. Listen, when you a nice dude and you carry yourself in a decent way, like as a stand-up dude out here, man, it takes less energy to do that. But when you walk around, man, you trying to be tough all the time. You trying to be tough all the time. You know how much energy that take? You know how much energy these niggas is using up just trying to be a real nigga? They're using a lot of energy. They putting a lot into that. And it's unnecessary when they could be putting that energy into their families, into so many other things. But at the end of the day, man, I want my prayers go out to Richard Sherman, man, because you never know what people going through. And I hope he pulled through this and make it out. You know what I'm saying? And get himself some help, man. Because you know what? We all reach our breaking point. And a lot of us, we tuck things away that we're going through until we finally snap and we find escapism like alcohol and drugs. to help us get through. So my prayers go out to him, man. I hope everything work out, man. But I just want to holler at y'all, man. Y'all take it easy, man. This is Sinn-Take. My name is Jason. Holler at y'all later, man. Peace. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to